Alright, cool. Problem solved. Problem solved. That was the thing.
I choose you.
That does nothing for me. Alright, cool.
Can't we just hang out here?
No, we're in a wasteland, madam. Here we are. This is my base. Although, I guess more of an abandoned building than a base, but it's better than being out in the open. Using a dingy old building like this as your secret base is so freaking cool. Yeah, and you have everything you need here. A safe place to sleep, food, recovery items, and even a communication terminal. It's just like a rebel hideout from an anime. What, you guys actually understand how wicked cool this place is? Alright. Alright. Uzume, I've known you for about 5 minutes. I like you. I like you a lot. I like her a lot. I'm just making note of keyboard controls because that took a minute. I had to go onto the internet to look up keyboard controls because I had no feasible, because everything's set to controller, there was no feasible way to check anything, and all the buttons I pressed did nothing. So that was hell. So I'm just making a quick note so I save myself problems in the future. Alright. Alright. Cool. Okay, I see now. If you two get how cool this place is, then you can't be all that bad. We don't have much time, so I'll give you a quick rundown of our enemy. Like I said before, that giant thing is the main culprit behind all the destruction you've seen. But besides, it's the only thing that you should be worried about. The monster also holds the power to erase life forms out of existence. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's the reason why all the humans who lived here in this nation are no longer here with us. What? They're all just gone? I see, so that's why our shared energy was... I don't want to believe it. How does that even make sense? Did they all really disappear because of that giant... Yeah, because of that big giant thing? It's hard to say. I don't know much about everything that's happened myself. After all the humans left... That's so weird to say. Lots of intelligent creatures moved into the area. They're very kind, and some are even able to talk. So our objective in this current mission is to buy enough time for all of them to safely evacuate the city. Hang on then. So if your CPU is it a monster's faith in you then that gives you your power? Because how does that work? Oh, so the others you were talking about before. Because then you could have a CPU that's just like you could have like a beast kind CPU. You can just have a CPU that is just powered by monsters. Probably would explain R4 actually, now that I think about it. I have a question though. Aren't any of the monsters fit to be your allies? Unfortunately, we're the only ones that can fight. Yikes. It's amazing you have to fight by yourself all this time. Yeah, I'm amazed I'm still kicking. We've always been chased by that thing. It feels like all we know how to do anymore is run for our lives. I'm terrified when I wake up, when I wake to the sound of its footsteps shaking the ground. What's worse is that we're running out of places to escape to. Uzume, do you think there's any way to defeat that giant thing for good and lay all this to rest? That's right. We can just destroy it. You won't have to keep running anymore. This would all go away if we just do that, right? Hey, come on. Don't you think I've tried? Yeah, I've scuffled with that thing so many times and have never even come close to injuring it. No way. Don't make that face. Even if it's impossible now, I've been coming up with a plan to defeat it. It's just not ready yet. Alright, so we don't have a lot of time before. Yeah, it's me. What's the status of the evacuation? Uzume, I'm relieved to hear your voice. We're roughly 70% complete with the evacuation. Still a lot left, huh? I apologise, we're moving as fast as we can. Don't sweat it, just make sure everyone gets out safely. Understood. Be careful out there, Uzume. Hey, who's that? He sounds handsome. Is he your friend? Yeah, he is. We caught him on a good day, though. He can get a little cranky sometimes. Yeah, we better get going soon though. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. We won't be coming back here.
I'm home!
There's a shop here. Alright. This place might be in shambles, but it's here so we can at least buy... What? Who are we giving money to? It's only got the bare minimum items lined up though. Oh, all the story items that any acceptable game should have are here. Who are we giving money to? Yeah, I get shops, yep. Buying equipment items. Parameters will be displayed. You can then switch equipment on account. Okay. But who are we giving money to? That's an upgrade for literally everyone. Less poison resist though. Oh, that's not. Ooh, all right. Oh, that's a slow way of doing it. That's a slow way of doing it, bro. Yeah, we should be alright. Who? What? Okay, this is stylish as fuck, I'm gonna be real. My name is Miss Manuel, I'll give you some advice on the game. I'm not reading all these Sherpa things because fuck me. But these first ones I will. Oh, okay, that was it. Alright. Dengeki! What in the world is this world? And what will happen to Neptune and the others? As a game industry report, how did you get here? I have to see this to the end. And if I make it into an article, I'll beat the other reporter. Which other reporter? Oh, this one, Famitsu. I've never seen this place before, but where is this? But making it into an article is my job as a game industry reporter. I'll chase after Neptune and write an article. Alright, cool. So,
Let's try going here. Alright, so what's the game plan, Uzume?
we fuck it up.
So, basically, a horde of monsters will approach the city before the giant does. We gotta get rid of the horde first.
Gotcha. So all we gotta do is defeat any monsters that come here, right? Sounds simple enough.
Right on. I'm counting on you, Nepsy.
Nepsy.
Nepsy?
Nep whatever's too hard to pronounce. You're Nepsy now.
And there it is. The usual and expected pattern of people I've just met being unable to pronounce my name.
Alright.
But it's a totally fresh and adorable nickname, so I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's kind of too cute to come out of this thing.
By the way, you'll be Gearsy.
Nep Gear's not hard to say. But okay, you know what? It fits in the theme.
Gearsy?
Well, you can't both be called Nepsy, right? You'll be Gearsy.
To be fair, she got a good point there.
Gearsy. Gearsy, huh? This might be the first time I've been given such a cute nickname.
Now, what about Gigi? Didn't you like Gigi? Gigi was alright.
Welcome to the club, Nepgear.
Well then, looks like the first wave is approaching. Come on, you two, let's get fired up.
So, does she canonically not like Gigi?
I'm so pumped! Let's do
I'll
this!
nip you all up.
That's a giant fish, man.
Here we go.
Ouch! No!
Now, who to choose?
Yeah! It's my turn!
Ah, you're the one. Alright, well.
Slice!
What?
I'll nip you all up! I'm gonna beat you up!
Weak.
Oh, you can't do it twice? Oh, fucker.
Mush you up!
Now, who to choose? I'm not letting you out of this alive!
How dare you?
Leave this to me! Mirage dance! Yeah!
I'm gonna find out what weight damage is one day. Just not today.
I'll kill you personally.
Owie! I've been waiting! You
How
can't see me!
dare you?
I'm a force of fury!
You're a force of Satan, madam.
What?
Yeah! I'll be serious! Here I
How
go!
dare you?
What should I do? You can't see me! It's all over!
Yeah, all sorted. Lovely jubbly.
Justice will always win! Just kidding.
Don't just kidding that.
Level up! Level up!
Do I look cooler now?
Phew! I think we've taken care of all the monsters in the area.
No, we've only endured the first wave. Here comes the second.
It's a lot larger than the ones we just fought.
The one we just fought.
You bastard! Of course you would be here!
What? Uzume, are you acquainted with this monster?
Yeah, you see, Uni dates robots and she dates monsters, I guess.
Oh, we're much more than acquaintances by now. We've faced each other so many times, we're practically a pair of rotten best friends. Whenever I have an opportunity to challenge the giant, this asshole just loves to get in the way. I can't count how many times he's stopped me.
HDD up. Unless you can't, because monsters don't count as faith.
Hey, you mutt! This ends today! Right here, right now!
I know what that is.
That's a share crystal?
Oh, okay, cool.
Today, this is going to end differently, because I brought some friends with me who'd love to see you meet your end, along with that stupid giant! Share Crystal! Transform!
Oh my god.
Transformation complete!
This is nothing like who you are.
Who are you?
Yeah, try burst. She's basically, you know what she looks like actually? She looks like that girl from oh, what's it called? Station 5, is it? Is it Station 5? That really old Dreamcast, it's like a dancing game. Is it? It's called Station 5? Planet 5? Is it? Is it Station 5? Planet 5? The dancing game that has Michael Jackson in it. In the Dreamcast. She looks like a character from that. Coupling skills are skills that a couple of characters in the Vanguard and Rearguard are able to get. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that restriction bothers me. That restriction bothers me. Pinch. Formation skills are special skills that activate when participating battle members work together. It is possible to use 2 to 4. And they have to surround the enemy they're going to use the skill on. Okay. And the core states have to match. Alright. Form skill. Oh, yeah. She's so much. She looks like the character from Station 5.
Oh, so rude of you girls asking who I am. It's me, Uzume.
Oh my god.
Uzume. Let's do our best together, you two.
Oh my god, she's a completely different. Oh, okay.
I'll nip you all up.
This shit ain't right. This shit. Also, can I? No. How can I check? I don't think I can. Distance to lightning. Do you have lightning? I hope so.
That hurts! It's Uzume's turn!
The moves are the exact same, fair enough. Oh, I can dream roll right after start.
I'll go full power! There!
Jesus, that's damage.
I'll be serious!
Oh, we can't because she's in HDD and we're not. Fuck.
Please stay down! My turn!
Oh, because she hasn't got her AP. Look, I'm doing this. I don't care.
Spiral Dream!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll be serious! Netgear and I have something real special for ya! I can reach from here! I'll cut my way to the future! Sorry to slash and dash!
I'll be real, I thought I would do more damage than it did. I'll be real with you. Thought that would do more damage than it did.
Slice!
What?
It's Uzume's turn! I'll go full power! There!
I can't get over the change in fucking character. It's so wild.
You're totally in the way!
What?
I'm also not a fan of that missing. If I must be honest with you.
Ow, bad! Ouch!
Oh, yeah, the best status effect. Oh, God. Resistance and recovery value. Oh, recovery value. Okay. Okay. I get it. Resistance affects the accumulation of paralysis. If it exceeds the value of the paralysis status, it will be contracted. Recovery refers to the, how much is recovered every turn. Yeah, okay. Alright, I get that.
What should I do?
That's actually a neat way to do it.
I'm gonna beat you up! It's my turn! I won't back down! Mirage Dance! Yeah!
Low-key surprised I didn't kill.
What should I do? Ta-da! Uzume's turn!
I can't get over.
Here I go! Hit-ya!
my god.
I think I saw this level up in a dream.
How does... Okay, cool. Sure. Sure.
Oh, I finally won against Doggy.
Doggy, oh my god.
Doggy? But it's totally because of you guys that I defeated it. Thanks so much.
I can't believe this.
Aw, shucks. No need to thank us. We're friends now. I'd go to bat for you any day of the week.
I can't believe this.
She's right. We're friends now. So, what's your name, CPU Uzume?
It's Orange Heart. That's so cool. I was really surprised by your transformation, Uzume. I thought you'd get even more aggressive in HDD form, but you're completely the opposite. I can't get over it. It's so crazy.
It is, it's madness.
Huh? Nepsy, why do you know about CPUs? Oh, duh, that's right. There was so much going on, I forgot to tell you we're both CPUs too.
That's happened 2 games in a row, where you're like, oh, I forgot to mention I'm God. It's like... You don't forget to mention that.
What? Like for real? Don't play with me, Nepsy. Cross my heart. I am Purple Heart, the patron CPU of Planetoon, able to leap giant duggoos in a single bound. I can even calm crying children.
You make him cry louder.
Except, I kinda have no shares here, so it's not like I could transform and just show you. So, you're a CPU too, Gearsy?
Yes, I am. Although, technically, I'm a CPU candidate.
Wow, this is crazy! Never in a million years would I have imagined I'd run into CPUs in a desolate place like this! Oh, believe me, we're just as surprised. But I'm sure this is fate. You're totally right!
Ugh, ran out of time.
Ran out of time? Oh, right. It looked like you were using a share crystal to transform.
It's still alive?
What the goodness? It's still alive?
Yeah, how?
Damn it. You're a resilient bastard, aren't you? Do you want another beating, you idiot?
Shoot, any more of this is gonna be tough, even for me. But if it still wants a fight, then we'll keep going till the very end.
It ran away?
Ha! It's running away because of my intimidating strength. Yeah, ha! Keep on walking, tough guy.
Neptune, I think it's just leaving because of its heavy lacerations. It's just hurt.
I'm not satisfied that I couldn't finish it off, but now I can finally take on that giant.
Not without more share crystals.
Wait just a second, Uzume. How can you be thinking of fighting that giant thing with those injuries?
What's the matter, Nepsy? What happened to we'll keep going till the very end?
You know that's not what I mean. All I'm saying is you might not make it if you try fighting with those wounds.
I'm sorry? What? What? Hoomst!
Incoming!
Ah! A surprise attack? How cowardly!
That was R4's voice actress, by the way.
Let's return the favor twofold, girls!
I could hear it.
It's our turn to debut! Ouch!
Are you okay, Uzume? Did you get hurt from that explosion just now?
You kidding? It takes more than that to take me down. Let's focus on how we can kill this thing. Oh crap! Did everyone get out okay? It's me. What's your status? Have they all been evacuated?
Uzume, we've just finished. We're in the next town over.
Oh good. We just made it.
Yes, they're safe now. Thanks to you, Uzume.
Then I can fight without reservations. Thanks for the update. Seems like everyone was able to escape safely. It's all because of you two. Thank you.
Of course. But don't you think it's time we escape as well?
Escape? I've been waiting so long for another chance at this giant. You just want to waste it?
You can't transform. You're gonna die.
Ah!
Watch out!
Huh?
Phew! Just dodged it by the skin of our hairs.
Neptune! Uzume! Are you both alright?
We're fine. I mean, it was too close for comfort, but it looks like we're okay.
Yeah, thanks to you, Nepsi.
Dang it, Uzume. You really think it's a good idea to fight this thing when you're all beat up?
It's too risky.
Overlapping lines here.
While we still
Shut the
can.
hell up! I haven't had a shot like this in so damn long, and I don't expect you to get it, but I'm gonna fight. If you want to leave, then just go.
What are you saying? There's no way you can hold your own with that thing when you're so beat up.
No, I can do this. I'm gonna fight even if the flesh is falling off my bones. Besides, I won't lose in a fight even if I die, even if I have to go down with it, huh?
Yo.
Yeah!
There we go.
Ouch! What the hell are you doing?
You can't do it alone, Uzume. Drop the tough girl act and live to fight another day. You know, they say where there's life, there's rope.
Hope.
Rope?
I think she meant to say hope.
Yeah, that's the word, hope. All the good little monsters were able to escape. Isn't that good enough for now? You don't need to push yourself, pal. Anyway, that's how it's gonna be. Nepgear, give me a hand here.
Okay.
Whoa, hey! Let me go, you jerks! You can't just pick me up like this! Put me down!
Got a good grip on her, Nep Jr.? Let's blow this pineapple stand.
Popsicle stand.
Hey! Listen to me, damn it!
Phew. I think this is probably far enough. Doesn't look like we were followed either.
You idiots! Getting in the way like that? How could you? You two know a CPU's sworn duty is to protect her people, and how could...
Well, to be fair, protecting their people isn't the same as dying away from them for no real reason. If you died there, which you would have, they would have been left alone.
Hey, Uzume, you're alive. A CPU also kind of needs to be alive to keep doing her job, you know.
Yeah, I know. I guess I should be thankful, so... Thank you.
Again though, can we talk about the fact that a giant monster thing has R4's voice? Are we just gonna let that rock? Are we gonna let that be as it be? Because if we're gonna let that be as it be, then it be how it be, you know?
No need. I'm just glad you're here.
Is there any place we could rest? We've all taken quite a beating, and we need to find a place to tend to Uzume's injuries.
Yeah, let's head back to my base. Even now, it's out of the way of danger, and I have a lot of supplies we could use.
Also a shop, apparently. Again, who are we purchasing from? Who are we purchasing from?
I choose you!
So what's happening with the giant thing? It is going to make its way over here at some point. Am I going to need to show it in my final form? Don't worry, it looks like after this little rampage it disappeared again. It usually what it does. Well, that's usually what it does. Oh, so he made it out safely. Oh yeah, but this area is destroyed. So no, yeah, so it's no good to us anymore. I'm a little worried, running out of places to go. But I'm glad everyone got out okay. Plus, we were able to seriously injure that mutt. Even the small victories are pretty sweet. You girls are pretty worn out too, right? Yeah, I've got some food if you're hungry, and blankets if it gets cold. Make yourselves at home.
Phew! I'm tired.
Hey Neptune, what do you think this city is called? Beats me, but why are you asking? I thought I'd keep a record of our experience and document any irregularities we encounter, like everything. Yeah, I'm very curious as to why all these buildings look like planitunes. It's odd, isn't it? And let's ask Uzume, and yeah, should know for sure. Oh, the name of the city? Sorry, but I don't know it either. How? You're at CPU? Yeah, you're the CPU. Well, yeah, I'm the CPU, but to be honest, all my memories are gone. Of course they are. What? I woke up to the sight of this city in shambles, and that's the earliest thing I can recall. Yeah, it's lame that I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what its name is. The only thing I'm sure of is that I'm the CPU of this nation, and the giant's responsible for its destruction. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Yeah, it's alright, really. Nothing for you to worry about, Geezy. Having no memories isn't hurting me in any way. It is what it is, so I can't really be any help. Cool. So I've been meaning to ask, but where did you and Geezy come from, Nepsy? We live in Planetune, ever heard of it? Hey, do you know how we can get back there? Planetune? Okay. What's wrong, Uzume? Oh, nothing really. I think it's just for... Oh no, that's a memory. That's a memory right there. This place is probably called Planetune. I think it's just fatigue finally catching up with me. So, Planetune, was it? Sorry, but I don't think I've ever heard of that. I see. Only there's a possibility that it's a nation from across the ocean. Across the ocean, huh? Yeah, I've never been. I'm not sure what's over there. Then, does this mean that we've crossed an ocean and ended up on another continent without knowing it? It is. Yeah, is that possible? It can't. What do you mean you can't stay convinced? You've been teleported to other dimensions before. A leap across the pond isn't too crazy. But it would explain why the end gear has no reception and why we can't transform. I do too remember how you even got here. I don't think, yeah, it didn't seem like you flew or anything. We're actually not sure about that ourselves. I pressed the power button on a games console I was trying to fix, then a giant vortex appeared, sucked us in, and we ended up in the city. A vortex? No matter how you look at it, far away continent or not, that must be what warps you guys here. Oh hey, it's been bothering me for a while, but why can't I feel any shares here? Because no one's alive here. Well, there aren't any people anywhere. What? There may be some humans in places I don't know about, but I've never seen any. So that's why I can't feel any share power at all. And that's why you use a share crystal to transform. But where did you even find a share crystal anyway? Oh, extremely where? Oh, it was lying around here somewhere. Of course, it just happens like that. You just find share crystals on the ground. If that becomes a mechanic for this game, where transforming requires resources other than just SP, that would be interesting. I probably won't like it, but that'll be interesting. Yeah, it's normal. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. That is probably how it's going to be here. Share crystals are condensed crystallization of invisible share energy that can just be found on the ground. That's right, but there's something wrong. In order to manufacture a share crystal, we need a huge amount of shares and a special formula in order to crystallize it. Before this, when fighting an enemy called the Sin, the oracles of our nations created share crystals but barely managed to make 4. For those just to be laying out in the open. So that's how share crystals are made. To be honest, I don't know why share crystals are laying on the ground. So for you, they're like slightly rare items. They can give you a temporary stat boost or temporary boost instead. Yeah, something like that. That's why I always carry them with me, so I won't run out. Look, amazing. This might be my first time I've seen such a large pile of share crystals. It's embarrassing, but I can't go HDD unless I have these things, so my allies are always on the lookout for more. Oh man, you're really living on the edge. Living life on the edge. Can't be helped. Besides, it's good to have something to rely on. Oh, you can rest assured from now on, even if I can't transform, the goddess of victory is why can't you transform? Just use a share crystal. Just use the share crystal. Nep, give me your strength. You got it. I think those two turned out to be CPUs. But I got a headache just now. Planetune. Even though it's my first time hearing it, why does it make me feel so uneasy? I don't know. Hey Uzume, I have a question about that thing. Yeah, you mean about that giant? Yeah, that. We keep calling it stuff like a giant or that thing, but does it have an actual name? A name, huh? I've never really thought about it. I wonder if it has a name at all. You don't know anything about its real identity either, right? Like where it came from or what its purpose is here? I don't know anything about that. It's not like I can just talk to it. All I know is it's on a warpath whenever it appears. When it destroys cities, it erases them from existence. They just vanish. And I keep saying it, but we're really running out of places to hide. Well, those cities they just vanish? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And that's not all. I haven't seen them myself, but there are also 3 other giants. They've destroyed the other 3 nations. There are 4 of those things? Oh jeez, we picked a really bad time to visit this place. This is awful, Nepgear. I don't see any puddings anywhere. Well, it will need to be refrigerated anyway, so we're probably out of luck. Oh, pudding. Yeah, if I find ingredients, I'll make some for you later. So just be patient for now, okay? Yippee, I love you the most, this Neptunia. Neptune, it's embarrassing for you to hug me in a place like this. I've been wondering for a while now, but you're the older sister, right, Nepsy? That's absolutely correct. I am in fact the older sister. How do you like that? Oh, seriously? I would have totally guessed that it was the other way around. Most people do. We get that a lot. Since I'm a bit taller and Neptune's personality is, well, you know, people usually tell us that we're born in the wrong order. I know she's a little peculiar at times, but when it comes down to it, Neptune's incredibly dependable and just plain cool. I'm not sure about that second one. Not sure about that first one either. Well, there certainly are some interesting pairs of siblings in the world. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, so I think I get that we landed on the continent across the ocean, but how are we going to get back over there? Well, I think we have to find a boat, since we can't really fly without transforming. So that means our first quest is to find a boat. I just had despite that one famous RPG, I'm super pumped. What one? There's lots! You know, I'm sure Histoire is really worried about us, since we just disappeared without a trace. We need to hurry and find a way home. Nepgear, do you think it's okay for us to just leave? What do you mean? I mean, Uzume, she's been fighting alone for who knows how many years, without any idea of who or where she is. Even if we're able to find our way home, shouldn't we help her out first? Thanks, I'll be fine, Nepsy. Oh, Uzume. What does that mean exactly? It means that if you have a home to return to, you should hurry up and get back there already. But Uzume. In all honesty, it was surreal running into you girls. I never thought I'd meet other people on this dump, let alone a pair of sister CPUs. When you both willingly stood alongside me in battle, it made me so freaking happy. So freaking happy to be alive. It was something I'd never felt before. But when it's all said and done, this battle is between me and that giant idiot. There's no need for you to risk your lives here. So if you have people waiting on you, you should leave. I'm the CPU here. This nation's not responsibility of mine alone. Uzume, now that we know all that, we can't possibly leave you here all by yourself. To fight that thing on your own for so long, that's too horrible. Oh come on, it's not horrible at all. It's just everyday life. That makes it horrible. Uzume, when you say the responsibility is yours alone, have there really been no other CPUs to come and help you in the past? That's right. I've always been the only CPU here. And there's no one else to help you fight, even if they're not CPUs. It's a shame, but there's nobody else that could fight. It's all up to me. That's one more reason for us to stay. 2 heads are better than 1, but 3 are better than 2. I mean, I get that you know how to fight, but you couldn't possibly do something so uncool like inviting unrelated people into this fight. We're not unrelated, we're friends, and we can't ignore a friend who's in trouble. It wouldn't be the right thing. It wouldn't be right to just leave. I mean, she's right. Friends, huh? It's not like I think of you guys as like actual friends. Okay, we're doing the tsundere thing, are we? We're doing the tsundere thing, are we? Noir's not here, so it's your turn. One fresh servant of tsundere coming right up. Oh, I know. I have a proposal for you, Uzume, if you listen to me for a second. What is it? Why don't you let Nepgear and I help you out until we get back home? What? Until you go home? Are you trying to tell me that it's too dangerous and you should head home immediately? About that, don't you think it'd be dangerous for us to explore a strange land we're unfamiliar with? We have no idea where our boat might be, and we don't know where the giant's going to show up again. Also, if we were targeted, I don't think Neptune and I can handle it alone. What are you getting at? It might be some sort of fate that we've met. So why don't we just work together? I get it. I'll help you guys look for a way home, and in the meantime, you'll help me fight. I just take it from my kid sister. The great 2 birds in 1 stone idea. Well, what the hell? It's not like you're gonna listen to me anyway. Let's do as Gearsy says and work together. Uzume. But if we find a way to get you guys home, I'm sending you guys back as soon as I can, and I won't have any complaints about it. Understood. Oh yeah, friendship time. Oh, there's nothing here either. What's wrong, Neptune? You've been searching through a bunch of rooms for a while now. I got kind of dirty in the battle before, so I was looking for a bath or a shower, but I can't find one anywhere. And now that you mention it, I should add too. I might smell not great. That last battle really made me work up a sweat. What the fuck? Alright. Alright. Please, mate, what are you doing? Oh, well, you said you might smell bad, so I sniffed you to check if you did. Alright. You have no people skills. You have no, like, actual social ability. Because you've never met a person before. Alright. I know, you smell like a good shampoo. There isn't even a hint of stickiness. Really? Yeah, I may run and hide, but I never tell a lie. That's me in a nutshell. Thank goodness. Uzume's building up to Nepgear's flag. I expected her to be wooed by the same gender. What the fuck do you... What? Every female! Every character! In this goddamn... What was that? Alright. Every character in this goddamn motherfucking franchise is like that. Your big sister's starting to get anxious about your future, Nep Jr. Neptune, don't say weird things. Bet your cheeks are getting red, and you were even looking at her with upturned eyes. I can't help but feel suspicious. That's because I was embarrassed and not. You two really are. Yeah, you two are always so funny. Oh goodness, this is partially your fault too. Sorry, my bad. Forgive me. By the way, what you doing here, Uzume? Do you need something from us? You're looking for a place to bathe, right? We don't have a bath, but I thought I'd tell you about our replacement for showering. Where's this going? You have a shower. Follow me, I'll show you. Where's this going? Right. Right, isn't it even better than than after you've exercised? Yeah, cold water feels the best against a warmed up body. What a nice idea to open a hole in the roof. Oh, okay. This is some kind of life hack you've seen on the internet. I've been living here for a long time, so this kind of things just come to you. Since you're here, you should take a shower with me too, Uzume. It's nice and cool. Yeah, I'll pass. Oh, why not? Are you embarrassed to take it all off outside? Oh no, I'm used to that, so I've got no reservations towards it. But well, you see, I got you embarrassed to get naked in front of other people. You idiot. That's not it at all. It looks like you're right on the mark, big sis. No, not on the mark. It's not like I'm embarrassed to be naked in front of others because I've been alone all the time or anything. Oh, she spilled that all out by herself. Oh, I know. I'd love to see your super cool birthday suit. Why are we doing this? I'd like to see you throw your clothes off automatically and take a shower with an awesome splash. You don't splash in a shower. You don't splash in a shower. If you took a shower or natural on a rooftop of an abandoned building with no one around, I think it'd be super wild and stylish. Neptune, I don't think that's gonna... I guess I don't have any other option. If you insist, Neptune, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, cool. We're just doing this. We're just doing this. Okay, well, demonetization. Demonetization off the bat. Cool. Okay, cool. This gonna get taken down. Like that one Witcher video I got. Surprisingly, only one Witcher video got taken down. Oh, you're actually going to undress. Well, you're so stylish, Uzume. You're way past cool. You're awesome. Oh no, this is so embarrassing. What did you say, Uzume? I didn't say anything. I'm not embarrassed by this at all. In fact, it feels good to be just liberated. We're doing this. She seems a little desperate. But did you manage to make her undress? Well, but how did you manage to make her undress, Neptune? I wasn't totally sure on this, but ever since we met, she's been fixated on being cool. Was worth a risk though, huh? I was spot on. Well, now that you mention it, I think you're right about her. What are you getting into, Gearsy? Yes, this is right. Well, she's right. You should jump in, Netgear. It's perfect level of cheer to feel good. I can't. We're doing this. That's why again. Yeah, what's that? Why are we doing this? What's the matter? We're all girls here, so you don't have to worry about being seen, right? Besides, this is a once in a lifetime experience to bear all in the middle of a city like this. I don't think I need that kind of experience. Alright, Nepsy, if it's come to this, let's undress her. I forgive you for being the only one not undressing out of embarrassment. Roger that. What? Wait, no. We're 2 hours into this game. We're 2 hours into this game and everyone's naked. We're 2 hours into this game and everyone's naked. So it's kind of fun to take a shower. With everyone like this. Maybe because I was alone for so long. Yeah, I think even better. Well then, since we've met like this, we should do a bunch of fun things we've never done before, isn't it? Don't say like that. That leads up to, that leads to things. That leads to dojins. That leads to dojins and certain plots. Alright, that's alright. I'd also like to do all sorts of fun things with you. Okay. Don't say this stuff while you're naked. Nepsy, Gearsy. Then it's time to check on how much both of you have developed. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing this. Alright. Oh yeah, Nep Station! Nep Station! Who are you broadcasting this to? How are you broadcasting this? Here, our new sensational program has abruptly started yet again. Its name is Nep Station. In this program, we have a quiz show where you win prizes for correct answers, and a mail order corner where you can buy items available here. By the way, I'm sure all of you sitting on the other side of the screen know this, but this program is separate from the main story and meta field, so keep an open mind. So our first episode explaining the program has ended. This has been your host Neptune, and her younger sister Nepgear. See you later. Alright, this is a game. This is a game that I am playing. This is a game that I am playing.
Ooh.
Oh!
Owie! Ow! Huh? What is this place?
It's my room. And that's my bed.
Oh? I'm so sorry. The circumstances that caused this are complicated. But I think this is pretty customary for the series, and in 3D space, if you're not slightly above the floor, the collision programming won't register, and you might end up in an alternate dimension, and...
Hey! Calm the hell down! You could have hurt someone!
Is that Craw?
Look, you're right. I should check for injuries first.
What? Is that Craw? Where's Craw? Oh, hello, madam.
Look here, please.
I'm looking.
Thank goodness. You don't look hurt. Very nice to meet you. My name's Neptune. And over here... This kid in the book is Krusty.
Krusty?
Hey, we've got more important things to worry about. Look at this place.
Wait, why is she in the book?
Huh?
I think this is the VR dimension.
VR?
This happens rarely, but different worlds must have overlapped, creating a sort of spatial anomaly. This is a virtual world.
I don't, a spatial anomaly?
The dimension it's overlapping with exists on a heavenly plane too. It's one I can't even travel to. It's very possible the human over there is a guide called the Player. This is incredibly rare.
Rare?
If I had to guess, they're probably playing a game called Megadimension. Maybe it's lying around here somewhere. Look for it.
Nah, I don't have to look for it. I can just ask the player. Player, are you playing the game called Megadimension right now?
I am, in fact, madam.
Ooh, they said yes. You're amazing, Krusty.
Tell me something I don't know. This means you're gonna listen to me from now on, right? Good. Oh, wow. You're just so carefree around everybody, aren't ya? That wasn't a compliment. I remapped the dimension's coordinates, so we better get going now.
What? Already? I guess we do have to hurry back. Oh, hey, Krusty, we can come back, right?
Can't say I'm 100% sure, but...
Okay.
I mean, you mapped it, right? We should be good.
Why do you have no shoes?
All right, we're heading out now. Sorry for
You're
intruding.
gonna fix my roof. You're gonna fix my fucking roof. You're not fixing my fucking roof, I guess. Cool. Fuck me.